Okay, today, ladies and gents, we're going to talk about things you may or may not know about the flip buttons. The flip buttons are these two buttons here. There's a flip horizontally and flip vertically button here. And I'm going to show you some things you might not have known about them. Now, if I just press this button, which is the flip horizontally button, it's just going to flip my image horizontally. And I can do it again to flip it back. And flip it vertically, it would stand on its head basically, just like that. You can use them in combination. I could press both. That kind of thing. Now that's fairly straightforward and I would hope self-explanatory. One thing you might not know about it is that the flipping actually takes place based off of this little bullseye icon right here, which you can move around. One, you can use this grid up here. By the way, you turn this on when you turn on the show rotation handles here, which is like toggling this button on and off. Then you can use this origin position, that's what the name of it is, which is this little bullseye target crosshairs thing right there. You can use this grid to change the position of it. By clicking the bottom center, it goes to the bottom center of my image. Top center, same. Center right, center left. Upper right corner, upper left corner, that kind of thing, depending on where you want, and back in the center. Now, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to use any of those, so I'm going to go ahead and create another guideline to help me place my my origin position where I want it. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my origin position, and I'm going to put it down here on this where these two guidelines cross. Now, what that's going to do is make that the center of my that's the origin position. So when I flip this, and I'm going to create a clone first, I'm going to press Control-K to create a clone. So there's two of these images right now, and all I have is the top one selected. When I tell it to flip it vertically, the clone is going to be on this side of this guideline, an equal distance away from it as this one is. So you see the space between here and this guideline? Well, there's going to be an equal space between the guideline and the next image that I flip. So when I click that, boom, there you go. It's flipped using this as the center point of where to flip it. Okay? Now if I want to do that again, I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to change my origin position again over to this point, and that's going to be the center point of the flip that I do when I flip it horizontally. So I'm going to press Control-K again to make another clone. So now I have a total of 4 of these. And when I press Control-K, or I'm sorry, not Control-K, I've already cloned it. When I press this flip horizontal button, boom, there they go over there. Now, that's pretty easy, and if I take away if I hide my guidelines, oops, sorry, hide my guidelines, you can see that these are all equidistant away from each other. There's an equal amount of distance between the top and the bottom, between each of these. Now if I need these all to be facing the same way, I can do that individually and just go back and flip them the right way until I get them how I want them to be. That's pretty easy and a pretty useful tool when you're setting up things like shapes for images to go in on web pages, that kind of thing. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you one more thing. I'm going to go ahead and create another shape, and I'm going to give it a different color. Give it a light blue color, and I'm going to put it to back. Now if you look at this, the negative space, right, the space in between all of these upper shapes, forms this cross. Well, now that I have that, right, I'm just going to make sure that all of my sides are flush with the sides of these other shapes. Once I select all of them, I can go ahead and use the Subtract Shapes button, or Control 1, and just press it a few times to subtract the shapes until I get just the negative shape. Now, that's pretty cool. If I didn't mean to do that. If I just grab the bottom of this and press or hold the Shift key and press down a few times, I've got a nice little cross there. Anyway, I don't want to get into too much detail about this, but it's a useful tool, and if you know how to move things around, you can quite easily use it to create very useful drawings. In any case, I hope you found that useful and interesting, and we'll come back and see us again next time.